Lorem ipsum dolor sit emit, consectetur adipisting alit. Want military-grade toughness without going to war. Revealed, the 3 psychological shortcuts used by special forces and secretive government agencies that rapidly transforms ordinary guys like us into tough-minded, nerves of steel, combat-ready warriors. For the first time ever, world-renowned tactical trainer shows you the exact same mind-strengthening techniques he's used to train agents from the FBI, indeed law enforcement, so you too can develop a strong mind, achieve peak performance and deal with any situation in less than 10 minutes a day. Please click on the link below the video to watch the full content. If you are interested.
At its essence, the psychology of strength is about the deliberate, intentional control of the mind. In this case, your mind. It is a simple thing to talk about, but it is an idea which eludes most people. Many people are attached to the notion that we all live lives subject to the whims of random chance. And while it's true that much of what happens in life is beyond our control, we can always, if we choose to, control our own response to life circumstances. Think about all the people you know. Among them are people who just get by. I'm not talking about just getting by financially. I mean that they are merely getting by in terms of the satisfaction they experience in their lives. They're not out pursuing their dreams. They may not even remember what their dreams were. Now think about past conversations you may have had with those people. How many times did they complain about being overlooked at work, or perhaps they complained of being singled out for unfair treatment? How often have they had to apologize for reacting to situations inappropriately? Do they blow up, have tantrums? Do they drink to excess and rationalize it later with statements like, "You just don't know what I'm going through right now"? The behavior patterns I've just described are of people who are not mentally tough. And people who aren't tough are seldom able to exercise control over their own lives. If you were to talk to them about the very idea of controlling either their temper or vocabulary, they might even offer further excuses saying, "Look, everyone gets mad, everyone needs to let off some steam." And that is of course true. We all get mad, we all need to release stress. But to conduct yourself in the manner I've been describing is to embody a lack of mental toughness. And so many people live this way, captive not only to external circumstances, but also to the negative circumstances of their own creation. The idea of a self-determined future where you pursue goals with ruthless efficiency is for them an alien concept. So the sad result is they go on just getting by, all because they perpetually keep living down to their own expectations. Well, if you want to do more than just get by, whether physically, creatively, socially, or otherwise, you need to live a life whereby you manifest mental toughness. You need to cultivate an expectation of success. And that's what the psychology of strength is about, learning specific skills to help you think tougher. The purpose of this material is to teach you how to take control of your mind and turn it into your most powerful tool for achievement. A tool that you can use to become tough. Tough enough to pursue virtually anything you desire.
Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Coach Chris with Critical Bench, and I have with me today Mr. Mike Gillette, the face of strength psychology. And Mike, this is your personal story. That's what this very unique product is based on. It's based on everything that you endured in your life and turned you into the man that you are today. And you have obviously a very interesting skill set to be able to share with the masses to help make them mentally tougher and just tougher in general in terms of how they go about living their life. And so let me just be the first one to say thank you so much for putting yourself out there like that, and we are absolutely thrilled to have you on the line with us today.
Well, I appreciate that, Chris. It's a pleasure to be speaking with you.
And as you listeners probably already know, we have a relationship with Mike. We've done other things with him before, never something quite like this. It was typically more on his physical ability and the feats of strength and all that stuff, which is tied in a little bit to this, obviously. But this really comes down to somebody who has been through so much in his personal life and then turn that into something that just drove him into all these other amazing things that he did, from being in the Army as a paratrooper to a SWAT commander, martial arts, Masters Hall of Fame, counterterrorism work with the Department of Homeland Security, bodyguard to Fortune 500 executives, and obviously in this phase of his life doing record-setting strongman feats of strength, and it's so impressive. Obviously, the resume, but there's no one else quite like Mike, and that's why we want him to be able to answer questions about why is being tough so important in your life.
Please click on the link below the video to watch the full content. If you are interested,